welcome to our podcast. I'm Nahras, and today we're going to about our high school life. High school is not only about lessons and exams. It's also about memories, about friendship, about pressures, and about moments will shape us. Who are we today? Before we get today to the topic, let me introduce our guests. Hello guys, welcome to the podcast. How are you today?
Hi, I'm good, a bit nervous but excited.
Hi, I'm doing great. Thank you for having me.
Hi everyone, I'm good and happy to be here.
So guys, don't worry at all. This is not a formal interview or anything like that. It's just a chill conversation like friends talking.
Okay.
Before we really start talking about high school, I just want to ask something simple. How do you feel being here today? Sitting here talking about your own high school life?
It feels like kind of emotional actually. High school has been a big part of my life.
Yeah, I get that. When you say emotional, it is more because of the memories or the pressures we're still dealing with.
Mostly the memories. There are a lot of memories I didn't realize were important at the time.
That's deep, honestly. Sometimes we only realize it later.
Yeah.
How about you, Tika?
Then it makes me realize how fast time goes.
Right? It feels like we just entered high school yesterday and now we're already in grade 12.
Exactly. It's scary but also exciting.
Do you ever stop and think, wow, this phase is almost over?
Yeah, especially with exam or big events come up.
Same here, it really hits you. Risma, what about you?
Yeah, I feel really thinking about it when I will still living it.
It's true, usually people talk about high school after they graduate.
Yeah, but thinking about it now makes me more aware of what's happening.
Exactly, we're not just remembering, we're reflecting while it's happening. And I think that's what makes this episode special. We're still students, we're still in the process. We're still learning, struggling, loving, and growing. So, this is not about looking back with nostalgia, it is about sharing what it really feels like to be a high school student right now. Alright, let's get into our first question.
Okay.
Okay, let's go back to the beginning. How did you start high school and how did you feel on the first day? Risma, you first.
I feel really happy. I could and wait or be part of Smart Satu Buku Puntang because relatives said the school was really fun and environment.
So you already had high expectation from the start. When you actually studied here, did it match your relative story?
Not really. I'm truth out be out than normal, not as well or amazing is imagination.
That's interesting. Sometimes our expectations are very high, but reality teaches us to be more realistic. Alright, Tika, how about you?
I felt happy because I got accepted honestly. It felt like winning. Lottery because it's really hard to get into this school. At first was very shy, but as time went by, became less shy, maybe even a little too confident. But I was really fun because I got to meet new friends.
From shy to confident. That's a really glow up. When did you start feeling more confident?
At the beginning of grade 11, my classmates were very confident, so I became more confident too. The environment really influenced me, and suddenly I had the motivation to believe in myself.
This shows how important a supportive environment is. Now, Ivona, how about you?
Nothing really special at first because this school was actually my second choice, but after I found out that the environment is cool, calm, and comfortable, I couldn't wait to start school.
When you realized this was your second choice, were you disappointed?
Not really, but I was sad because I got to go to the same school as my friend. But I always remember the saying, those who leave will always be replaced. And it's true, I found this friend who made my school days more exciting and helped me become more confident.
That's beautiful. Sometimes second choice turn out to be the best ones.
It's true.
What is the hardest part of being a high school student? Risma?
The friendship, if you stop quiet, you may end up having no friends. So you have to adjust yourself and the thing really trying.
It's emotional training and not many people talk about it. Tika?
For me, it's to work lot in grade 10. I was very busy with drama practice. Then I had to go to hospital for a week because of tonsil surgery. 1 week after that, I was to practice again. I didn't really have time to raise MC, so many voices were very important. Especially after throat surgery, I was very stressful.
This sounds exhausting, honestly. What made you keep going even though you weren't fully recovered?
My family, especially because I'm the first child, I feel responsible for making them proud and happy.
That's a hard responsibility to carry. And Ivona?
My hardest time was in grade 11. Yeah, I had so many problems that I even thought about not going to school anymore. I was extremely busy with organization, extracurricular activity, and assessment. My mental health dropped a lot. I lost weight and I was really stressed.
That must have been very hard to get through. If you could talk to your past self, what would you say?
I'll remind myself that I'm not alone and that there's always a place to share my stories. Don't focus too much on the dark moments, believe that there will always be a brighter and more beautiful tomorrow, and trust that you can get through everything.
Thank you for sharing that. It's very powerful. Let's switch to something more positive. Let's switch to something more positive. Which part of school life do you enjoy the most? Risma?
I enjoy group engagement because we can work well, having fun. I also love drama engagement because the fun and can wake up. But the most unforgettable moment was camping with my friend, cooking instant, yukon water.
That's definitely unforgettable. If you had to choose one moment, which one would it be?
The camping trip because it was the first time I was allowed to spend the whole day playing with my friend. It was really fun.
This sounds like a core memory. And Tika?
I enjoy having many connections and being able to work independently. I also got a job doing bridal makeup and that experience was really fun and exciting.
Wow. It's amazing. Not everyone gets that opportunity in high school. If you didn't study here, do you think that would still happen?
Probably not. I think it happened because of school and the environment.
That shows how much school can shape our future. And Ivona?
The most enjoyable part for me is improving my academic performance. I become the top student in grade 11 and continue until grade 12, first semester. Besides that, I'm really happy that I made so many friends at this school.
Oh, that's incredible. Your hard work really paid off. Besides academics, what moment do you remember the most?
August is unforgettable for me because there were two important moments, TKA and camping. During the camping, we had to go back and forth to school for TKA simulation, then return to campsite again. It was tiring but also memorable. We slept in tents when hiking and faced heavy rain. At night, we had to help evacuate the junior off because of the weather. Our tent would become wet. We sleeping near the camper using in trash bag. It was very cold. I couldn't stay anymore. So at night, I moved to school clinic tent to rest.
This sounds exciting, but unforgettable at the same time.
Yeah, it's true.
Alright, last question. If you had to describe your high school life in one word, what would it be?
Happy!
Awesome!
Colorful.
Okay. Three different words, but all very meaningful. From From happiness, struggles, laughter, and growth, high school truly gives us stories that stay with us forever.
Yeah.
Thank you so much to Ivona, Tika, and Risma for sharing your experience today.
Thank you. It was really fun.
Thanks for having us.
And to everyone listening, enjoy your high school days while you can, because one day these moments will turn out into memories. See you next time. Bye.